Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is TheaMAZEingGuy. Right now I'm bringing you a quick little Photoshop tutorial, or YouTube background tutorial if you may, on how to create this cool little grid effect as you can see right here. Let's zoom in a little bit, guys. This is my current background that I have on my channel as I'm uploading this. I don't know what it'll be when you guys are watching this. I'm probably going to keep this for a while because I like it. So, in this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to create these red little lines here. It's like a little grid. It's really popular nowadays on a lot of people's backgrounds. A lot of people are wondering how to make it, so I thought I'd create this short little tutorial. So this is the layer that it's on right now. As you can see, it's not the scan lines behind it. Those are called scan lines, the little black lines behind it, but I'm just going to be teaching you in this tutorial how to make the red lines. So I will be linking a video at the end of this and in the description of how to make these scan lines. It's going to be my next tutorial because these go, as you can tell, really well with the grid, and you can make them going up and down, you can make them go diagonal like I have in this, but just remember, guys, this tutorial is only going to be on the red lines right here. So it's extremely easy to make. I mean, like, a monkey can do it if they could just follow directions and actually log on to a computer themselves. So that note, let's go ahead and get started here. So go ahead and basic stuff, you know, I don't even have to tell you, file, new, create a new project, and you guys are going to want to make the width and height 51 by 51, and it doesn't really have to be this is just what I have right here. It looks really nice on the background. You can make it smaller if you want a smaller looking grids, like the squares are smaller, but 51 works really well. And guys, obviously you want to make sure it's on pixels. You don't want it on inches and centimeters, just going to mess it up, so make sure it's on pixels. Color mode, RGB, white. This is just kind of like a really good template to use when you're making a background. You don't want it to be like on an index and stuff or bitmap unless you're doing something that requires that. So preferably, definitely want to use RGB resolution 72. Don't need to tell you guys that anymore. And you're gonna click OK, and it's gonna be like this really small square. You guys can see that, I know you can, but it's pretty small. So before you do anything, you want to double click on this little lock here by the background, and it's gonna open up this little box right here. So you guys want to go ahead and click OK on the box. So what that's going to do is going to make the background layer turn into like a layer 0, like an actual layer that you can edit, so you can like actually do this effect. Otherwise, it's not going to let you do anything. So that's really important. Hopefully you guys were paying attention when I said that, for those of you that are just like, oh my god, just teach me how to make this effect. So now let's go ahead and blow this up for you guys so you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and make it 1000%. So, and there it is. So there's a little square just zoomed in 1000%. So now what you guys are going to want to do, you're going to go ahead and click on this rectangle tool right here, and I don't know if it'll be showing a rectangle when you guys open your Photoshop. It might be like the circle, which is like the elliptical tool. It could be like one of these deals, so you can change it by just clicking, like right clicking on that, and then change it to rectangle. And then once you have the rectangle selected, it's like the little cross, plus sign, whatever you want to call it, and you guys can go ahead and you select the whole layer like that. So if you guys didn't see that, you just start from like one corner, select the whole layer, so it's like outlining the whole thing like that, and then you guys just want to click up once on your arrow key and then left once on your arrow key. So up once, as you can see, it kind of moved a little bit up, just barely, then left once moves it a little bit left barely, and then you guys just want to be on the layer like I am right now and delete. Click the delete key on your keyboard, and then there you go. You see this tiny little white line, and then the rest is transparent, which is represented by a checkerboard. And just to make it a little bit easier for you guys to see, I'm going to go ahead and fill this with a green color right here, and the foreground color. So go ahead and fill that in so you guys can see it. So this is what's going to be our grid, and you guys are just like, wait. That just looks nothing like a grid at all. It's just two little lines. How this is going to work? So this is where, you know, it maybe got a little confusing for me when I was learning how to do this effect. When you're going to make this pattern, so it's not going to be like a layer within itself. It's going to be like a pattern on a layer, and you do that by clicking Edit, Define Pattern. But we'll get into it in just a second, guys. So basically, what it's going to do, it's going to just continue to take these two lines and put them together, and it's just going to put them together. It's going to create like a continuous looking lines intersecting each other, making little boxes. So that's how it works. I know it doesn't look like a grid yet, so if you guys are confused, it will make sense in a second, I promise. So now that you have this done, once it looks something like this, it can be a little bit bigger or whatnot, depending on like how big you initially made this canvas. This is 51 by 51. So now I'm going to go to Edit and Define Pattern, and it's going to show the pattern, and you guys can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to go ahead and make this green grid. So go ahead and click OK, and it makes it a pattern. And if you guys just stay with me here, I'm gonna go ahead and disable the grid that we have on right now. So now it's just the scan lines behind there and the rest of the stuff. So now I'm gonna create a new layer, and you do that by clicking the second thing from the right, the second little box from the right down here, and you click new layer. So now what you guys are going to want to do, you guys are going to go to the fill tool and get your foreground color, make it completely black, and you're going to fill it, and then you're going to be like, oh cool, completely black, this is awesome. Yeah, it totally looks like a grid. So what you guys want to do, my bad, you're going to go up to here where it says normal under the layers, and you're going to click down, and then you're going to click on screen. And what the screen's going to do is going to take out like all the black on the picture. So it's just going to allow you really just to have the pattern over it and not worry about having the black like ruin it, so it like covers up the rest of the stuff. So this is really important, guys, if you're using it to overlay something. So now that you have that set to screen and it's like filled with black, so it takes the black away, you want to right click on the layer, go to blending options. It's going to pull up this box, and you can do all sorts of things on here. So you guys are going to want to go to pattern overlay. So click on pattern overlay, and as you can see, now it's just showing the pattern completely without like the black and everything. And you guys can't really tell now, but I'll go ahead and switch to the grid here. This was the grid I just created. So you're going to click on the pattern that you just created. As you can see, it's going to create the little grid here, and it's basically just as simple as that. And I can go ahead and click OK and zoom back out, and you see whatever layer that you selected it on, it's gonna take up the whole canvas, because like when you create a new layer, it's gonna be default to as big as the whole canvas. So now you got this going on here. It's an awesome effect, guys. So I really hope that you learned how to do this in the tutorial. If it helped you, make sure to give it a like, and make sure, I know it's not up yet, but there will be a link to my other video after I stop rambling on about how to do this. And you can make it blend better, you know, by just like taking the eraser and just the standard eraser, and you can like put the opacity down, you can like kind of fade it out, you know, so it doesn't look like so bad. You guys can mess around with that a little bit, but just thanks for watching this tutorial, guys. Definitely look out for the scan lines tutorial. It goes really well with it, and it's also another really popular effect. So give it a like if you liked it. If you have anybody else that's into GFX and stuff that would enjoy this video, don't be afraid to share it with them. I'm the Amazing Guy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video, guys.